Boston. The Boston Celtics were the last team to beat LeBron James in an Eastern Conference playoff series, all the way back in 2010. Now, they are on the verge of beating a James team for the first time in 24 consecutive East series and ending James' streak of playing in 7 consecutive NBA Finals. Boston defeated Cleveland 96-83 in Game 5 on Wednesday, taking a 3-2 series lead in the East Finals. Game 6 is Friday in Cleveland, 8:30 p.m. ET, ESPN. The Celtics were in control from start to finish, leading by 10 or more points for much of the game. Boston led 32-19 in the first quarter, 36-19 early in the second quarter, 83-62 early in the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers had multiple chances to cut Boston's lead to less than 10 in the fourth quarter, but couldn't get a shot to go in on 4 consecutive possessions. Rookie Jason Tatum led 5 Celtics in double figures, scoring with 24 points. Now, finishing off James and the Cavaliers is the biggest test for the Celtics, who have a 24-year-old, 21-year-old and 20-year-old in the starting lineup. And while the Celtics have 2 chances to beat Cleveland, doing so on the road in Game 6 presents another challenge. Boston is just 1-6 on the road in the postseason. Here's how it happened. 1. Home sweet home. The Celtics' road woes are well documented. But they are 10-0 at home and showed why they are such a strong team at TD Garden in Game 5. For the heart of the game that determined the outcome, Boston played just 7 guys but received solid production from the starting 5 of Jason Tatum, Al Horford, Aaron Baines, Jaylen Brown and Terry Rozier, and reserves Marcus Morris and Marcus Smart. Horford was better at home with 15 points and 12 rebounds. Same with Morris, 13 points, and Smart, 13 points, 5 for 9 shooting. Brown didn't have a great game shooting but finished with 17 points. 2. Little help for James. In Cleveland, LeBron James received scoring help from George Hill, J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver, Larry Nance Jr., and Tristan Thompson. That hasn't been the case in Boston. Take James and Kevin Love out of the equation, and the Cavs were 14 for 39 from the field with 43 points. Celtics coach Brad Stevens' goal in this series: make it difficult on James to score, and limit the others. It worked in Game 5. James had a quiet night, quiet for him anyway, 26 points, 10 rebounds and 5 assists, and Love had 14 points and 7 rebounds. Through 3 quarters, Jordan Clarkson was Cleveland's 3rd leading scorer, and that's never a good sign for the Cavs in the playoff game. Cleveland's starting backcourt of George Hill and J.R. Smith were 2 for 11 from the field and combined for 9 points, similar to their poor production in the first 2 games of the series. 3. Baines moves into starting lineup. Celtics coach Brad Stevens contemplated starting Aaron Baines in Game 4. He made the move for Game 5, and it worked. Baines had 6 points, 6 rebounds and 2 blocks in the first half, helping the Celtics to a 53-42 lead. He only added a point, rebound and block to his total in the second half but played a role in Boston's early lead. 4. 3-point difference. Boston made 13 three-pointers, and Cleveland just 9 as the Cavaliers' three-point struggles continued on the road. They were 9 for 34, 26.5%, in Game 5 and are 23 for 91, 25.3%, in the 3 games in Boston. Cleveland needs its 3-ball to go in to be successful, and that hasn't happened at TD Garden. 5. Second chances and fast breaks. Boston kept Cleveland from collecting offensive rebounds, just 3 for Cleveland, which limited the Cavs' second chance points to 5. Meanwhile, the Celtics outscored the Cavs 18-2 in fast break points, which was a direct result of Boston making shots and Cleveland missing them. It helped that Boston had just 8 turnovers to Cleveland's 15.